and expect you to actually be able to accept a fight at the outcome?
Yeah, I'll be ready when these guys are ready to fight again. You know, it's not everyone comes out of that cage healthy. You know, you always can kind of do the math of when someone's going to fight again. So I think September, October would be perfect for me anyways.
And all of this turmoil at the top with the illegal knee and then the intro fight, you know, Sterling having to get the surgery and everything, like for you specifically, was a little bit of a blessing in disguise because all of this is happening and you still can't fight because of injuries and so on and so forth, so the timing actually does work out for you.
Yeah, him bailing out of the fight did right after the neck surgery, but the legal knee was kind of bad timing for me because I wanted to come back and fight for the belt right after my suspension, right? So I was eagerly watching that fight. That was before I lined up Sanhagen, and then that happened, so I knew I needed to fight the next best guy, right? Like I wanted to get right in line, and so Sanhagen was that guy.
TJ, has the UFC told you that you're next in line, or is this just something that has there been any conversation?
I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. It's the biggest fight. You know, there's been some hinting at it, but nothing's ever guaranteed. We really know that in this sport.
Yeah, and regarding your shoulder, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like much better than before? Was this like an added injury that you had?
My shoulder?
Yeah.
I had shoulder surgery in 19, but I just had knee surgery.
Oh, it was a knee surgery?
Yeah, I blew my knee out my last fight. The last 10 seconds of that first round, I completely blew my knee out. So I got surgery from that, and then I had to get it cleaned out again 3 weeks ago to get all the scar tissue out of there. So I was getting back to work, being active, helping Warren Schlett get ready for his fight, and my knee just kept blowing out, losing some range of motion. So the doctor had to go back in there and clean it up.
Yeah. How frustrating has it been to sort of sit back and watch the condition unfold, right? Because you were coming off a pretty lengthy suspension as well.
Yeah. I mean, it is and it isn't. I mean, I'm super busy now with life outside the cage. I got multiple businesses I'm working for and running, and then being a father. So the thing that does suck is not being just active in general. Hurt heel, my knee hurt, right? But timing's working out perfectly. We'll get my belt back and feel good to be back on top.
Yeah. I know you're in a title fight, but at least just from a fan perspective, like I know fans are dying to watch you fight Rizal. That's just because he's a legend, and you guys are very excited strikers. Now that he's at 135, have you ever thought about potentially crossing paths with him? Is that something that you'd like?
It's a very exciting fight for me, and I've always, I was fighting Barao. I've been a big fan of Aldo for a long time, and watched Uriah fight Aldo and Mendez fight Aldo, so I helped a lot of guys get ready for him. I've been a big fan of him for a long time. But his time will come and get my belt back. I think that'd be a great title defense.
Yeah. What have you made of his version that we've seen on 135?
At first I was a little worried for him, right? When he was first cut the weight, I didn't think he looked, as powerful and as good, but he's definitely turned it around and looking good. I think he's turned it into a lifestyle, keeping himself a little lower weight now. It makes the weight drop a little bit easier, because I know when I saw his face the first time he made 35s, what I looked like at 25s, and I just knew he was probably dead for him, So, but he's looking a lot better now.
Yeah. And just real quick, regarding 125, that's close, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I fucked up, man. I mean, there's no way when my body was dying, it was telling me that I couldn't do it, below 4% body fat.
Yeah.
I mean, I see pictures of myself now. I thought it looked good at the time, right? But I see pictures of myself now, I look like a crackhead. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Do you regret going down?
I do and I don't, right? I think it was a lot of work, but yeah, I definitely regret it because I would have been sitting down for 2 years,
TJ over here.
Yeah.
Obviously being here in Jacksonville, we have the fans, they seem to be into everything that's been going on all week. Fans inside the arena, they got here early, there's been a big buzz in the air. Does that make the itch to get back? Is it a little bit bigger now for you? Like you're getting a little more hyped? I know you're 3 weeks away before you can kind of go back to full go, but did just being here this week kind of ramp things up for you?
Yeah, this is my second live event now since the pandemic. I went to the Anaheim card as well, and it feels good to just hear the crowd and take the pictures with the fans and do the interactions and stuff. I mean, it really makes you understand why fighting in front of millions of people is so much fun. Right? You get to feel that energy. So yeah, it definitely gives you a little more of that itch. It's just exciting to be a part of it again.
In terms of the fight tonight, do you have a preference on who you would like to fight? Not just from like a trash talking perspective or anything like that, it's all respect, but just from a competitive standpoint, is there one guy that you would prefer to fight over the other? Because you may have to fight both of them at some point, but just for your next one.
I prefer Jan. I think he's the better of the fighter. He's more dangerous, he's better. He's just all around is better for my legacy about the elite period, right? You never know what's going to happen tonight. I highly think Jan's going to win, and I think that's the best fight to win for me.
And then last thing for me, since your absence and then the one fight, this division has gotten deeper and stronger, a lot of young up-and-comers. How hungry does that make you, knowing that, I mean, listen, you got the top 5, the top 10 that are very hungry, but now you get guys that are unranked, that are in great streaks on the way up. For the next 5-6 years, this division is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's a very stacked division, and it felt good to come back and beat one of the best on one leg. So I know that I still got it, right? I'm still the best. I'm the best in the weight class, and I'm about to prove it. We're good?
Block working against Daniel Santos now. He's had a lot of big misses. Still under 20% in terms of his strike land percentage.